To me.
Look.
Can you guys be quiet?
Can you drop that? No.
Can you be quiet?
Oh,
Ready?
it's a midget.
Shut the fuck up. Ready?
Maybe you should have been a director.
It's already started.
You guys, stop.
This is stuff today.
Well, I'm Korean and I have a little brother.
I'm Japanese, so that's better than being Korean.
I've been to Korea 3 times.
I
by
live in
myself.
Japan, so that's a lot better than visiting Korea.
I have relatives in Korea and they have like flat mountains.
All my relatives live in Antarctica, which is more interesting than Korea. So
No.
I get to visit them a lot more than you get to visit yours.
Well,
So
I've been scuba diving
that
with
for fun?
fish and I've been kayaking on a mountain.
I went scuba diving with John Stamos, so that's a lot better than
John
scuba
Stamos
diving.
is my uncle, so I see him almost every
John
day.
Stamos is my father, so that's a lot better than having him as an uncle.
Well, Mary Kate and Ashley pick out my outfits for school every day.
Mary Kate and Ashley are partially retarded, so no wonder you look like shit.
Well,
All my outfits are designed by Christian Dior himself.
Well, I fly out to New York every weekend to go shopping in Manhattan.
I fly out to Paris every day to go shopping, so...
Well, I have my own personal jet that takes me wherever I want to go, and my own personal helicopter.
I own the world, so I can do whatever I want.
I own the sun, so I can control.
I own
whatever
the
you-
universe, which owns the sun, so I basically own you.
I own the
so
galaxy, which is bigger than the universe.
I own your mom, so that's better than owning the whole universe.
No, it's not,
Why not?
because my mom isn't as big as the universe.
Have you seen her?
So I live in Southern California near Los Angeles.
I live in Northern California, which is above Southern California, which means that I'm higher on the totem pole than you are.
Well, we have prettier people. The lifeguards are.
If by
really-
prettier people you mean butt-ass ugly people, then yes you do. But I'm the prettiest person in the world, so...
Well, we can go shopping. We can go surfing and snowboarding all in the same day because of our location.
I invented surfing and snowboarding, so I know a lot more about it than you do, so I think I have a leg up in that situation. So.
I invented Macintosh computers.
Macintosh computers are ugly because they're white and they stand out and they make me want to vomit.
I have.
In fact, I just vomited a little in my mouth by looking at your computer.
I have 4 cousins who are black and 2 cousins that are Mexican.
All my cousins are black and Mexican combined. So they all live in Mexico in the black district. So they all speak black and Mexican. So when I talk to them like, yo homies, ¿cómo estás? Oh!
So since my hair is so long, straight, and pretty, I get
My hair is longer and more pretty than yours.
I get complimented all the time, and
I get complimented too.
this woman offered to make it into a
This
wig.
woman asked me if she could have my hair. She asked if she could cut it off right on the spot.
I donated it, and she gave me $700.
I
for
gave my hair to Locks of Love, which gives it to cancerous children.
So I think like a baby elephant is wearing my hair because they're extinct.
Wait, are you a baby elephant? Could you look like one?
And this year I'm gonna go to China to help save the pandas.
I live in China, so I'm best friends with the panda King Gong Chong. We're best friends. We eat bamboo together every afternoon. So
Well, I have a whole zoo in my backyard, and I let people come in for free and look at the animals.
that's because you live in a zoo. So I own the zoo that you live in.
I raised 4 baby tigers this year, and I helped.
I
them
gave
make
birth to
DK.
4 baby tigers, and they all spoke English and Spanish and Mexican. when they came out of my stomach. So I had very well trained children.
Well, my children know how to pee in a toilet. My children are in AP calculus, and
I wish my children were an AB Crackulous. My children don't do crack like your crack children.
Well, I let my kids experiment with weed with me, so I know that they're smoking.
That's because you're a
with
crack
me.
whore. I'm not.
I
a crack
know
whore.
that they're
I'm really
smoking
healthy.
with me and not with gangsters
My
on the
children
street.
drink smart water, so they're really smart.
My kids drink vitamin water, so they're vitamined and they don't break their bones.
I just poison their vitamin water and they all just die. I'm really sorry.
Well, I have more kids at the other house that
I have
live in.
437,000 children. I gave birth to all of them consistently,
Well, out
one
of-
after another.
Out of the
They
kindness,
just kept popping out, and I
out of
couldn't
the
stop
kindness
them.
of my heart, I adopted 7,000 children from India.
I
They all live in a huge mansion.
own India, so I feed all the children there.
Really, because I own China, and
China's a shitty place, so I don't know why you'd want to own it. It's just big, bad, and ugly.
and I own America, and I'm trying to cut down the fast food corporation because of the overweightness.
Oh, do you eat
And-
there a lot?
No.
Oh, sorry.
And I sued McDonald's this past month for having too fat.
I don't eat
kids.
at McDonald's because that makes people into fat asses like yourself, so.
I invented Whole Foods and Trader Joe's and all these non-fat organic grocery stores.
Whole Foods sells strawberries for $100. So.
Well, I need to make a profit because,
Because you're poor as rats.
yes, and I have children to feed.
I have a million houses. They're all really big, and one of my houses is next to Oprah, and the other is next to Hugh and McGregor.
Well, I had a million houses, but I donated them to the less fortunate people, the immigrants of America.
All the immigrants of America live in my houses.
Well, I gave the immigrant people jobs, like farming.
Immigrants don't like to farm. They like to sew.
Do you know how to
In
talk to
sweatshops
the
in my
immigrants? Do you
basement.
know the immigrants?
Yes, I talk to the immigrants in my basement. No! You go back to work sewing your shit! So they sew my garments all the time. So I have lots of clothes.
Well, I actually pay my immigrants double minimum wage.
I don't pay my immigrants. They're just happy to be out of their immigranted place. They like how dark my basement is. They haven't seen the light for 7 years. So.
Well, I take my immigrants to the beach every other Sunday to get sun and
Sunday's
suntan.
the holy day. I go to church all day long.
Well, immigrants aren't religious, so
Jesus is my lover.
Mary is my mom.
Oh, did she give birth to you without having sex either?
Yeah, I was immaculately concepted.
Oh, really?
Hmm.
That's interesting.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
But damn right, mine's better than yours.
To a Catholic all-girls school.
I go
and
to an all-girls school too. So
Mine's on a mountain, and
mine's in a forest, and there's unicorns.
I
and
have-
and there's a swamp with a mermaid.
We have a huge pool with a water slide and lifeguards.
We have the ocean in our pool, so and it has lots of whales and dolphins and.
I have my own pet dolphin.
My
and-
shark just ate your dolphin, so you no longer have a pet dolphin.
Well, I have a yacht that I go out on every weekend.
I own the Titanic, so
The Titanic sank. It's at the bottom of the ocean.
I own a rendition of the Titanic. So
It's gonna sink again because it wasn't built the same.
Actually, it's not as fat as you, so it's not gonna sink. So
It's not as fat as me, so it's gonna
fatter.
sink.
I said it's not as fat as
Not much
you,
in
so it's not going to stink.
Well, I have
Sink.
like I have my own theme park and 900 friends.
What's your
I
budget?
own
My
Six
theme
Flags,
Architecture?
so
I own
Architecture
Disneyland.
Nope.
I
that's
own
actually
your
fine.
mom.